followed the Tigers since 2000. Comerica Park here in the Motor City. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Detroit Tigers. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Austin Riley.
Number 27, Austin Riley.
And a new season is officially underway.
7 o'clock.
Inside.
Ball, that's inside.
2 balls, no strikes. Skubal, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting second, center fielder.
And the batter now, Michael Harris the second.
Aye.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, right fielder, Ronald
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Acuna now. And there's a foul ball. That's outside.
That's off the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Out to center. Meadows gets under it. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, starting on the mound in this one, Grant Holmes. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Parker Meadows now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Riley Green.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Olsen in position. And the inning is over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olsen. Aye! And that one is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. On the ground, right side. Out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here comes Torque to the plate. And he chases that one below the zone. Towards first, Olsen. He steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Wenzel Perez digs in now. That one 95 to finish him off. Back at Comerica Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Out to short. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Mauricio
Batting eighth,
Dubon.
shortstop Mauricio Dubon.
Fought off foul. Yoan.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one in there across the letters. Top of the third, no score. Stays alive. Out to short. Throws to first in time. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Left fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning, Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting eighth, third baseman.
Colton Heath up now for the Tigers.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Two down. Here's Baez. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that is that. Start of the fourth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And the 0-2. Hauls it in, one away. At the plate, Michael Harris the second. He's 0 for 1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a foul out of play. One, two now.
Ball, that's out.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald
And now
Acuna
it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. This one in the air center field. Meadows settles underneath it. And that's the third out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And foul ball. The 0-2. And that's the strikeout looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fouled off left side. Comes up empty.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. All tied up here on opening day. Sets him down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Here's Riley Green. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Missing inside, and a full count now. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. Carpenter in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. It's out of here. Touches down in the front row of the bushes. Home run. A soaring shot to center. So 2 down. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one found hard the other way. And the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Got him swinging. That's his 9th strikeout so far. back at Comerica Park. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. He muscles that one out of here. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Meadows has a beat on it. And there's one down. Here's Sean Murphy. Grounded out his first time. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
In the air to left center. And it drops in. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Perez trying to get to it. And there are 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Wenceel Perez up now for the Tigers. Pulls that one foul. And the 0-1. High fly ball out into left center field. And that's a base hit. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Torres swings through it for strike 1. Short of the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Colt Pete up now for the Tigers. Popped out to left his first time. Now a bunt towards third. And a foul ball. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Throw on to Olson. 2 gone. Back safely. And now it's Baez. Struck out swinging his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Top six. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Swing and a miss, him out. Slider got him for strike three. Here comes Austin Riley. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chris, you surprised that the lefty is still in there?
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam.
Next offering is fouled back. The Braves down by a run here on opening day.
Ball. That's inside. Ball. That's out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Will Vest.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Got him. 2 away. And now Michael Harris II.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
No, that's low.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Meadows makes his way towards it. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 6th. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Got it. 1 down. So up next, Parker Meadows, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Sliced hard but foul. 0-1 down. Foul ball there. Base knock, center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's a 2-0. And there's a foul ball. Nice curveball for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Meadows leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Holmes checks the runner. Meadows back in on a dive. Bunts it towards the mound. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Line drive. Throw over to first. And the tying run is on base.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair, so no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though.
Out number 2. Sean Murphy gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
In the air to left center. Green on the run. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 7th, Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Lee, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Got him swinging. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that one wrapped foul.
Inside ball.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
On the ground to third. Riley fires to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. 2 down, bases empty. Colton Heat up now for the Tigers. On the ground. And foul ball.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. That is the inning. We go to the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Holt.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Tigers holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Here's a high chopper collected by Torres. Throws to first. 3rd out. That ends. Back in Comerica Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one to first. Olsen to second. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now it's going to be Parker Meadows. 1 for 3. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off. We go to the 9th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Austin Riley. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
On the ground, out to short. Baez in plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The Tigers trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. That clips the corner. That one is absolutely belted down the line, and it's foul. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Braves down to their final out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off. This could end it. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that'll do it. The Tigers take the season opener and move to 1-0. And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bang. Stay in your lane, down 4 or 5. Be step like 4-5. Keep your cool on.